Yeousch!
Alright, I gotta start this video out the right way. Yeousch, damn it! Yeah, give me some time to work on it. Well, hello everyone, I go by Raging Amish, and welcome to my first video on Yeousch. I've been pumped about joining the Yeousch network, and I'm excited to be here. I'll give you guys a brief rundown of what I'm about. I don't really consider myself a commentator, but more of a reviewer. My videos consist almost purely of clips that I edit together, and then I write a script. For instance, I'm reading from a script right now. I am a COD man. I definitely plan to branch out into other games in the future, but I want my first video on Yeousch to represent how I've built my channel from day one. I review Call of Duty weapons or pull together top 10 lists to have fun with whatever topic I decide to cover. Today, I'm covering the top 5 things I like about COD. I think it's fitting. I love Call of Duty and will keep playing it in the foreseeable future. Is COD perfect? Hell no. I may like the game, but I'm not a fool. Call of Duty has a few issues here and there, but I honestly feel this game is the most well-oiled machine out there. With that said, let's get started. Welcome to the top 5 things I like about Call of Duty. Number 5. Zombies. This one's pretty straightforward. Zombies is a Treyarch creation that really is a separate experience from multiplayer. Instead of shooting other players, you can get some friends together and slay the undead. While the idea sounds simple, Zombies is a very cleverly designed game. Treyarch integrated some of the creative class elements from multiplayer and made this game mode very addicting. The challenge is no longer to slay as much as possible, but instead to survive with up to 3 friends for as long as you can. Treyarch combined so many things into one incredibly fun game. The characters are amusing, the weapons come in a wide variety of shapes and forms, and you can even pick up bonuses as you slay more enemies. You know you're going to lose, as the zombies will only get stronger, but it's still a challenge to see how far you and your friends can make it. Give credit where it's due. The Zombies game mode is a solid addition to the Call of Duty franchise that could arguably be a game in and of itself. Number 4. The Killstreaks. A lot of people would probably say the Killstreak system ruins the multiplayer experience, but I really don't agree. Killstreaks give you something to play for. You can select stuff like the Blackbird or the Spy Plane to help your team, or maybe go a little more kill crazy with stuff like the AC-130 or dogs. Is the system perfect? No. A lot of people will camp to get their high streaks, and you could argue with this system the rich are getting richer. Thankfully, that's going to be addressed in Modern Warfare 3. Infinity Ward is introducing a support tier of point streaks that will help players of all skill levels enjoy the adrenaline rush of earning kill streaks. It's a one-of-a-kind experience that can only be found in the world of COD. I'll admit the kill streaks of the past may not be for everyone, but that will change in Modern Warfare 3, which has me all the more intrigued. When that game hits the store shelves, you can bet I'll be calling in some Amish air support. Number 3. The gun diversity. Before I start gushing about how I love the gun diversity, let me be clear. I'm talking about Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Treyarch can't balance a game for shit. I honestly think a cat was walking across a keyboard when Treyarch created their guns. Anyway, the Modern Warfare series has always managed to deliver a wide variety of weapons, with each gun having its own playstyle. Does my assault rifle have good range or high strength? You have to ask yourself this question to take advantage of whatever weapon it is you've selected. Infinity Ward has had a few failures, namely the UMP45, the F2000, and arguably the MP5 back in COD 4, but I'll give credit where it's due. Those guns are minor blemishes overall. I know some people don't care about gun stats and the like, but the weapon diversity is a part of why I love Call of Duty so much. I know other games do this as well, but COD is different. The weapon selection is big, and each gun has its own story. Give the developers at Infinity Ward some love. The gun-on-gun action can be changed in an instant by just picking a different weapon. Number 2. The Perk System. When Infinity Ward created the Perk System back in COD 4, the developers integrated RPG elements into a first-person shooter, and the rest is history. The Perk System gave way to a created class system that is mind-bendingly addicting. I know I'm not the only junkie out there who can't get enough of the Perk System. Not only can you pick stuff like your gun, your equipment, and your secondary, but you can also choose little bonuses to make your class what you want it to be. You must learn to design your class to achieve whatever your goal is. Let me give you an example. In Black Ops, let's say I pick Scavenger for my blue perk. I now have extra ammo, special grenades, and lethal grenades. When selecting my green perk, I now have to ask myself a question. Do I want Tac Mask, which offers a bonus ability for my special grenades, or do I want Hacker, which will let me see enemy equipment? My special grenades and lethal grenades can take out that equipment, so Hacker is also a good choice. The perk system keeps the game entertaining, because I always have something new to try that I haven't experienced yet. People wonder how I can play the same game over and over again. It's because I'm not. I'm always changing my class setup, which also means I'm changing the game experience. I love the perk system because it keeps the game new and fresh, and most importantly, a thrill to play. And the number one thing I like about Call of Duty is the pace. COD simply has the best pace of any shooter I have experienced to this day. Before anyone jumps me, yes, I acknowledge that I just said a highly opinionated statement. For me, something about Call of Duty just feels right. The game immerses you by integrating your sense of sight, touch, and hearing to create as complete an experience as possible. At any moment, I could walk into a gunfight, and if I'm not in a gunfight, I know where to find one. In general, the maps are just the right size to give you a continuous string of action. The devs understand what a first-person shooter is about. Instead of going for a real-life sim, Infinity Ward and Treyarch are cashing in on a gamer's lust for adrenaline-packed action. Call of Duty is trying to be the Michael Bay of the video game world, and the devs are succeeding. COD is stupidly unrealistic, but holy shit, it's fun. I understand that a fast shooter isn't necessarily for everyone, but I honestly think the pace is what has kept so many gamers hooked for so long. So, that's the last of the list. I love zombies, the killstreaks, the gun diversity, the perks, and the pace. Like I said at the beginning, I don't just play Call of Duty, but for at least the next year, COD will be my game of choice. If you're also a COD man or woman, please come check out my channel. I've got plenty of reviews for you to enjoy, and please keep supporting the Yeousch Network. We've got a lot of directors worth checking out. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll join me next time on Yeousch, where I'll be covering how Call of Duty annoys me. I'm just like any other COD fan out there. I may love the game, but that doesn't mean I think the devs got everything right. Until then, thanks for watching. This is Raging Amish, checking out.